Hello, ladies and gents, and welcome to my third and last round of the College Football Bowl Mania predictions. I'm predicting the last week of bowl predictions. I'm only predicting a couple games here. This will be my last round of these bowl predictions, so thanks for joining us. If you want to get my first two bowl predictions, those videos are on my channel. About a week ago, I did those videos, so go check those videos out. Also, my College Football Playoff quarterfinal predictions, it's not this video, guys. I think it'll be sometime this week. I think I'll do that video predicting all the quarterfinal games. We got Miami versus Ohio State, Oregon versus Texas Tech. We got Alabama versus Indiana, and we got Georgia versus Ole Miss. That's not this video, so those games that we predicted in this video will be in another video, so go check that video out. But anyway, guys, let's get into today's video about the actual bowl games. We'll start with the Tuesday game, the day, yeah, this is the day before New Year's. No, yeah, it is, no, wait. Yeah, it's the day before New Year's Eve. It'll be the Raston Technology Independence Bowl. This game's on Tuesday, December 30th. It'll be Coastal Carolina taking on Louisiana Tech. Very interesting game here. I'm going to go Coastal Carolina. I like them more. I know they got blown at the end of the season to James Madison. But I'm rolling with Coastal Carolina. I like them. I mean, yes, they went 6-6 again, but I respect Coastal Carolina, so I'll pick them over Louisiana Tech. Give me Coastal Carolina in that one. Anyway, this game's also actually on the December 30th. It's the Liberty Music City Bowl. This game, by the way, is at 5:30 p.m. on ESPN. It'll be Tennessee taking on Illinois. We all know what happened to Tennessee. I don't know the opt-outs really, but I will go with Tennessee in this game just because. First of all, I think Tennessee, they're 8-4. Tennessee, you could say they're very fraudulent because all the great teams they lost. Like, they played Alabama, they lost. They played Oklahoma at home at night, they lost that game. They lost, who else did they lose to? They lost to Vanderbilt in the season. But I'm going to go with Tennessee. I think they're better than Illinois. I think Illinois, they're decent too. Both of these, I could see Illinois win this game. Tennessee and Illinois are very even. They're very even football teams. But I'm going to give the slight edge to Tennessee in this game. I like the Volunteers. Give me Tennessee in that one. We have one more game on the 30th. This game's at 9 p.m. It'll be the last game on Tuesday. There's 3 games on Tuesday. It'll be the Valderman Alamo Bowl between 16-ranked USC and TCU. The Trojans coming in 9-3, TCU coming 8-4. TCU, they were decent this year. They didn't do anything special. They were just like, they went 8-4. They had a good season. But I'm going to go with USC in this game. It'll be close, but I like the Trojans. I think USC's a very good football team. They could have made the college football playoff, barely missing out on it. They went 9-3. They lost to Oregon. That pretty much eliminated them. But USC's a very good football team, and I expect them to beat TCU in this game. TCU's decent, but they're nothing special. I think USC's a very good football team. Anyway, the first game on New Year's Eve, and the college football playoff also starts that night, but we're only predicting the bowl games of the day. So, no college football playoff predictions in this video. We're going to have a video later that week, maybe tomorrow or Wednesday maybe about that video. Anyway, let's continue here. So, the first game will be the Rowdy Quest Bowl between the 23rd ranked Iowa Hawkeyes taking on the 14th ranked Vanderbilt Commodores here. This is a very fun game. Both of these teams, I'm excited for this game. This game is the noon Eastern time on ESPN. I think this game's in Tampa. Iowa taking on Vandy. Should be a great game. The problem is Vanderbilt, I know Pavia is his name. He has a huge ego, I'm not going to lie, you guys. Some people don't like him. I like Pavio. He looked great against Tennessee in the season. And I think Vanderbilt's going to continue the role here. I think they're going to easily beat Iowa. Not blowout, but I'm going to go with Vanderbilt. I could see Iowa. I guess you could say Iowa winning. But Iowa, their offense is actually a little better than past years. But still, Vanderbilt's too good. Their offense is very good. I think they could drop. They're probably going to win like 31-20. I like Vanderbilt to win this game. And we move on to our next game, the Tony Tiger Bowl at 2 p.m. Eastern Time on CBS. This game's on CBS. It'll be Arizona State taking on Duke. This game's on CBS. The Tony Tiger Bowl. Duke won the ACC championship. Crazy. A 7-5 team won the ACC. That's how weak the ACC is. Really, the ACC tiebreaker rules make no sense. That ACC title game should have been Miami and Virginia, and the winner should have gotten the playoffs instead of James Madison, which they kind of got crushed to Oregon this past weekend in the first round. But I'm going to go with Duke to win this game. Arizona State's coach, he just agreed to a 5-year deal. There's rumors about him going to Michigan, but it didn't happen. So he's staying at Arizona State for 5 years. I know there's rumors going on, but he shut that down by signing a 5-year contract with the Sun Devils. Anyway, guys, I'm going to go with Duke to win this game. I think that they won the ACC title game. I think they're going to have something to prove in this game. And I'm going to go with Duke to win this game. Give me the Duke Devils to get a nice win against the Arizona State Sun Devils. Give me Duke. They get the win. Anyway, moving on to our next game. It's the Cheez-It Bowl. This game is very interesting. It'll be the 18th-ranked Michigan Wolverines taking on the 13th-ranked Texas Longhorns. This game's at 3 p.m. Eastern Time on ABC on New Year's Eve. This game should be very, very strange, very interesting. Michigan versus Texas. I think Texas is going to blow them out. The reason I think Texas is going to blow them out, first of all, Michigan, they have so much drama going on with their organization. I mean, not really organization, but you get what I mean. Sherrone Moore, that stuff has been very... What happened to Sherrone Moore is interesting. I might make a separate video on that, because the fall of Sherrone Moore needs to be studied. I mean, he's done a lot of bad stuff, and I don't think Michigan's going to be ready for this game. There's just so much drama going on. I think Texas is going to come here. This game, I think, will be a blowout. I don't expect this game to be close. Texas, they're going to, I think, win easily. Michigan's just too distracted. I'm sorry. They're not going to be ready for this game. Sure, the case of Sherrone Moore is just sad, honestly. Sherrone Moore, I don't want to get into this video. That's a whole separate video I can make a video on, but there's some crazy stuff what happened to Sherrone Moore. It really is sad. He's in prison now. He went from being the head football coach at Michigan, which is the top program in the Big Ten, to being arrested and pretty much ruined his life. Crazy. The Sherrone Moore case is very fascinating, if you ask me. So I think Texas is going to win this game, maybe like 45-13. I'm not joking. I think Texas is going to blow them out. I think this game will be close. There's just so much drama going on in Michigan. It's crazy. I don't want to get into this video, but I think Texas is going to crush Michigan. I think it'll be close. Moving on to our next game, the RSRS Desperation Las Vegas Bowl between Nebraska and 15th-ranked Utah. This game also is the last game before the playoffs start. This game's at 3:30 on ESPN. This should be a very interesting game. I believe this is Utah. Utah's coach is resigning after this year. I think he'll coach in this game though, in the Las Vegas Bowl, trying to get out of bank. I think Utah's going to win this game. Nebraska's kind of fallen apart late in the year. I mean, they started out great, but they kind of fallen apart. Matt Rhule, I think, is doing a good job. Some people think Nebraska's quarterback's the next Patrick Mahomes, which is very interesting. I don't know. We'll just see. But I'm going to go with Utah to win this game. I think they're going to have way more momentum. I think they're going to try to send their coach out on a ban. Utah's coach is very good. He's leaving. I don't think he's retiring, though, so he might be able to coach next year, but he's not going to be coaching at Utah next year. Which is, I think he's coaching in this game, I believe. I'm going to go with Utah to win this game. A close game. I like the Utes, though, to win that game. Anyway, moving on to our next games. This game is the Friday, January 2nd, so it's the day after New Year's Day. It is the Lock-In Marching Armed Forces Bowl between Rice and Texas State. Very interesting here. Rice, they get in at 5-7, which is crazy. Rice, they've had a decent year. Texas State, they're 6-6. They're okay. I don't know much about these two teams, to be completely honest with you. I'm going to go with the Bobcats, though. I'm going to go with Texas State to win this game. Give me the Bobcats over the Owls of Rice. Anyway, moving on to the next game. By the way, that Rice-Texas State game's at 1 p.m. on ESPN on that Friday. Anyway, moving on to our next game, the Autumn Zone Liberty Bowl. This game's at 4:30 on ESPN. It'll be the Navy Shipmen taking on the Cincinnati Bearcats. Very interesting game going on here. Navy, they beat Army in the Army-Navy game. I think Navy, they had a good year. Not as good as last year. They had a great year last year. But Navy still, I think, had a good season. And Cincinnati, they're okay. They're decent. They went 7-5. They're not an awful team. I'm going to go with Navy to win this game. I like the Shipmen of Navy. Give me Navy. I just have a feeling Navy's going to win this game. So give me Navy to beat Cincinnati. You may call that an upset. I don't know. But anyway, moving on to our next game. This game is, the second last game. It'll be the Duke Mato Bowl. Well, I think they dropped Mato in your head, I believe. Will be Wake Forest taking on Mississippi State. Mississippi State, as an SEC school, get in as they went 5-7. They're in the bowl. You need to win six games to get bowl eligible. But there's not enough 6-win teams, so they put in their 5-7 team in. They'll be playing Wake Forest in the Duke Mato Bowl. Wake Forest, they had a great season, man. Their first-year head coach, great year of Wake Forest. I expect them to win this game very easily. I may not easily. Mississippi State will hang in there, but give me Wake Forest to win this game. I think they win. Maybe get it not in the year on a high note with a 9-win season. I like Wake Forest to win that game. Anyway, the last game of my bowl prediction, the normal bowl predictions, it'll be the Holiday Bowl. This game's at 8 p.m. on Fox, Friday, January 2nd. I'm going to go with Arizona to win this game. Give me the Wildcats of Arizona to beat SMU. Arizona had a really underrated year, if you ask me. Arizona was terrible last year. They come back, they win 9 games. Very surprising season for Arizona. I think most people pick Arizona to be very terrible. And it's kind of funny because in 2024, most people pick Arizona maybe to make the playoffs and win the Big 12. And then they sucked. They went like 3-9. They come back, win 9-3. And SMU, they had to fall apart. They had a chance to make the ACC title game. All they had to do is beat California. They ended up losing to California. Then send Duke to the ACC championship. Crazy. I'm going to go to Arizona to win this game. I like Arizona. SMU, I don't mind SMU. They had a good season, but I'm going to go to Arizona. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching today's video as always. Have a good day. Peace out. My playoff predictions are going to come out. My quarterfinal predictions will come out, I think, sometime this week. Maybe tomorrow, maybe Wednesday, maybe Thursday, maybe Friday. It is Christmas week, so Merry Christmas week. More videos I've seen. Thanks for watching. Peace out. Bye-bye.